Wow, wow, wow. Now you're probably asking me, why am I saying wow? Because I'm truly amazed at the strength of LCX. This is a coin that moves differently to the rest of the market. Now, it hasn't really validated that point in the recent months, but if you don't know and if you haven't been a long time LCX holder, this coin usually don't follow Bitcoin. It's only when Bitcoin's having a lot of volatility then it kind of gets affected, but when it's stable we can see that this past 7 days it's up 20%. I realize when Bitcoin kind of consolidates, LCX tends to climb, and that is the reason why we're breaking down why 500 LCX is all it takes. Now when we go on the converter, right, we can find out how much 500 LCX costs you. So it will cost you around $102 to buy 500 LCX, which in my humble opinion is a bargain. Just knowing that this will be a $5 minimum token and we are in at 20 cents. Now why am I saying 500 LCS is all it takes? I'm gonna give you the breakdown. I'm gonna give you a solid point at the end of the paragraph, and I'm gonna break down why this investment with compound interest included can make you a millionaire, at least a six-figure person, very easily. Now a $10 LCX is a 7.7 billion market cap, which gives 500 LCX the value of $5,000. Now a $30 LCX is a 23 billion market cap, which gives LCX the value of $15,000 US. A $50 LCX at a $38 billion market cap gives 500 LCX the value of $25,000. Stay with me because you're gonna understand where I'm going with this. On to the next point. The tokenized asset market value alone is projected to be 310 billion to 15.5 trillion US dollars by 2030. LCX capturing 5% of 310 billion US dollars through LCX innovative tokenization strategies will give the market cap a 15 billion US dollar value. You guys know that LCX is huge on tokenization. You have to understand they already have smart contracts out for their tokenization. LCX is pretty much its own blockchain. And with the blockchain banking, which I didn't even include here, on top of tokenized assets, which gives people full ownership over a fractional asset or a full asset. Like I can buy a fraction of a mansion once this tokenization world fully erupts and actually goes from dormant to alive. So LCX is a coin that can easily go past 10 billion, and as I said, it would give LCX a market cap of 15 billion if it gets just 5% of what the tokenized assets can be on the low end. That would give LCX the price point of $19, giving your 500 LCX a value of 9.5k, right? Now remember these numbers and just times it by 10, because if you're being real, I feel like we have enough time to get 5,000 LCX. So all these numbers, $19 at LCX will equal 95k. A $50 LCX will equal $250,000. And what you might ask me, how is this realistic? Because of its utility and its partnerships and its growth and reach across Europe. You have to understand, we spoke about the EEA, the European Economic Area, which has access to 33 European countries and 450 million population, so potentially 450 million users. So just knowing that information, and they are regulating an entire country, they have backing behind them, and they have been in the market for years, since around 2019. Binance has had a head start. Crypto.com has had a head start. But LCX is taking its time, slowly expanding. It's going to soon expand to North America, and I don't see a reason why LCX won't be a top 50 token. That's just my humble opinion. I could be wrong, I could be right, but even with 500 you could see 5 figures. Now if you just add another 10x for 5,000, Well, at $20, you're already seeing six figures. At the end of the day, the tokenized assets market is going to be 16.1 trillion. By the end of the decade is what people are predicting and companies and institutions are predicting. Do you know how much liquidity and money that is, and how much lack of competition LCX is going to have? Because you have to understand, like, a lot of coins are not going to make it past regulation. There will be more now Trump's in office, but a lot of coins still won't be on regulated exchanges in the near future once regulation is fully put in place. And we already know LCX will never have to face any regulation requirements that it can't pass because it's already regulated. You see where I'm going with this? It's one of the best investments when it comes to the long term and the macro. It's one of the last few investments I believe that can give us 100x's still. I believe this can easily hit $20. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but I feel like we're in the baby stages and we only really launched in like 2019. So a lot of coins have had a head start and we're already growing. I remember the days we were at 13 million market cap. Now we are at 160 million, soon to be a billion, then tens of billions. That's just my humble opinion, and I feel like that's where it's heading because people can say the exchange is trash, but it does what it needs to. It gives you a fixed interest rate on your LCS. So I've sent my LCS to an exchange, the exchange that LCS has, and I'm staking it or getting fixed interest 7%. So I keep earning more LCS and reinvesting the compound. That's what I'm doing. Right now LCS is very close to having a coil, and this is a clear uptrend. This is a clear 7-day reversal from 16 cents. These were great prices, and I feel like we're about to break out, we're about to break through. So if you don't even own 500 LCX, I don't know what you're doing in life. Not financial advice, you can do what you want, but this is one of the last coins that's going to give you 100x returns as a utility token. Yes, you might be able to get it in a low cap meme, a risky play that don't survive, but I'm talking a kind of mid cap coin that can go to billions. This is one of the last 100x's in the market. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was Young Well from signing out with another one. Peace.